Dark Places is a movie that just kind of creeped onto Netflix out of nowhere. I had heard about it a little bit when it came out in 2015, but I didn't really check much out of it after that. It is based on the Gillian Flynn novel, the same person that wrote Gone Girl, and it's a really interesting concept about it. It is based about Libby, a character played by Charlize Theron, who is the sole survivor of a mass murder that happened 30 years prior. And for the rest of her life, from then till now, she's been living on donations that was given to her by people who felt sorry for her. But the money's running out. And she's approached by Nicholas Holt's character to come and talk to his club. And his club is the Kill Club. It is a group of sort of amateur sleuths, ex-private eyes, detectives who come together and try to fix wrongs or solve murders that happened. And they are interested by this case. They think the wrong person is in jail. The person who's in jail is Libby's brother, and she put him away even though she was extremely young. It was her statement that put him in jail, but they believe that she got it wrong and somebody else was to blame for this murder. And she starts to work with Nicholas Holt's character as they try to uncover what really happened. And it's one of these really interesting plots, and it's sort of split between timelines. So you get Charlize Theron's Libby Day in current day as she's investigating what happened, and then you have her character back when she was like a child as the events are unfolding there. And it's a really nice layered mystery. It's one of these movies that you don't really get done much these days. A nice adult thriller, whodunit mystery movie that just moves along really nicely, doesn't do anything fantastic, but just does the basics really well and creates a really interesting story that you want to see concluded. You want to see how it finishes up, and you hope it's all going to end up for the best. The performances across the board are really pretty good, but the heart of this one is the mystery as it starts to unfold, as she discovers information now, whether we see information back then as it's unfolding as well. And you get this really layered sort of character, because it really builds up Libby really well. You get her kind of damaged and unsure what's happening nowadays, and then you get her kind of innocent, wide-eyed back again as basically her family is falling apart, but she's kind of oblivious to it. Like I said, I think Charlize Theron is a tremendous actress, and I think she does fantastically well here as this subdued performance of somebody who's just trying to fade into the background but is constantly being pulled forward by this trauma that happened in her life. Nicholas Holt's character is one of these characters where you're never quite sure his motivations, you know, why he's so adamant in getting this story solved, if it needs to be solved at all. You get the aspect of her brother who is in jail, and she has conversations with him, having not seen him since the trial, and their relationship and how it's kind of fractured but whole at the same time. And then the mystery, it gives you the information to try and piece together what kind of happened. It's hard to really figure it out, but when it gets to the end and it kind of ties it all up, it's a really satisfying conclusion as to what happened, how things got so out of hand, how things tied together. There's a little bit of a neat coincidence that, you know, is kind of hard for you to pick up, although you do notice the reference earlier on in the movie. But again, it's forgivable. It's forgivable because it's movies like this that we don't really get enough of these days, where the actors in the story drive it forward and it's just there to entertain, and this thing does draw you in to its story. I think Dark Places was a fantastic movie, one that I wasn't expecting to be as good as it was, one that I want to recommend. I want people to go and check it out because I think it's something that should be seen, and I think it's going to just skate by in the background. Nobody's going to take any notice of it, which is a real shame because we've got great performances, a great story, well put together, some good tense sequences, and a really good mystery at the heart of it. I gave Dark Places 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed this one. In fact, I'm already thinking about maybe checking it out again just because I think it needs to be seen more. Have you seen Dark Places? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.